Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
So we have all kinds of just little updates for you guys. So one thing was the dragons. Super sorry. Those of you guys that saw the box opening on Sunday, we warned you. We knew it. We sold out of it in 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. I got a couple of really nice emails, but people were able to find it either at their local quilt shops or at Etsy, which is great. We love supporting everyone, but we knew that was going to sell out. But then there was other people who said, what?
I know, and we knew that too.
I waited.
Gross.
Yeah. But what was really fun was that Robert wanted it. Yeah. Robert kind of I don't know if we're supposed to say he wants to sew a quilt. And he was going to make that one. But there was no fabric left for him, so sorry. He doesn't get to, but anyway, so the dragons, sold out. And that cream batik
is all gone.
We know our people.
Yep.
So anyway, but everybody is really liking the Sunday afternoon box openings, which is really good. So it is kind of nice because you have a little bit of extra time if you're doing family things. But I don't know. Maybe eventually. I think we met with Patty last week.
Thursday?
Yeah, maybe. And we are ordering more than just I don't know why we would order a collection with 10-yard bolts ever again, but so it won't be quite so terrible, so we're sorry for that. So and then the other thing is we're getting kind of slowly caught up. I did finally send out some of the emails for some of the retreats coming up, and we do have a few changes with that. So I've already sent out some emails, made some calls for other people that can get in. So if there are retreats that you were thinking of, we're sort of, and that kind of is what happens, is we sort of whittle down. People find out that they have weddings, or like Margaret's son was coming up from New Zealand, and kind of a quick trip, and so people that just cancel for strange reasons or good reasons, and so that opens up a spot for somebody else. So be sure and let me know if you want to be on the waiting list for that, and
you can also do that on our website too. There's a you can
that's what you need to do. I guess that's what I should have said.
That's going to be way easier, is to go onto our website on the fabricpatch.net, do the tab that says Retreat House, and then it's hosted retreats. And you'll see what's full, what might still have a spot, what is a waiting list only. Otherwise, your email will be lost inside the world of emails.
Oh, yeah. Don't email me. Yeah, no. Thanks, because I think that is kind of what I sort of said, right? Don't do that.
Yeah, then what she has is she has a folder for all the retreats, and she's got the people coming and then a clip of all of the waiting list in order from first to current. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, thanks for fixing that. So, that could have been bad. The other thing that we did is you got your Raggedy Star video up. So I think that went out last night. Raggedy Square. Oh, yeah.
She calls it anything other than square. You were calling it heart yesterday. Raggedy circles. Raggedy, I don't know.
Raggedy block. Yeah. So she got that one done because I think, did we mention this at the box opening that
she
couldn't,
the Zoom one wasn't good resolution. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, so she had to kind of redo the whole thing. And since she was redoing it, we went ahead and just wrote it up. You really don't need the pattern, I don't think. But if you are a beginner, or you know somebody who is a beginner, what the pattern has in it is just all of the math. And it does write out the directions, but I think it's certainly easier to be shown. But anyway, so that got done. And then what else got done? Oh, your Facebook. So a couple of comments about that. Where were my notes? I had some notes. So people wanted to do the Facebook group with us. And a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, did you know that there's another Facebook? I mean another Fabric Patch?"
Oh, yeah.
And I said, "Oh, yeah, we know. We in the olden days, we used to get their stuff, and they would get our stuff, and weird things. But we've never. I don't think we've ever met them in real life. They've been open as long as we have been, but we've never run across them in at market or anything like that. But apparently when people were clicking and signing up for the Facebook groups, they were accidentally signing up for theirs.
Oh, okay. What I'll do is I'll blurb in what our logo looks like. And that's what our little profile picture is. So when you're searching the fabric patch, that's the picture you're looking for.
Yeah.
And that's us. And then let us know. You can always shoot us an email. If you're cruising with us, it has our celebrity reflection cruise liner is the picture of that one.
We have some other more we have some private groups, the cruising with us, and there's a couple others, but the rest of them, what's really nice about that is that if you guys join that group, then it's really nice because you get to post pictures to that, and we can see the pictures and the things that you've done. People will email me, and I love that, but then I save it, and then I have to remember to put it on the website, so that's just a really nice a nice place for that. So so find that. And then are you going to link that video below?
Yes,
you'll link the video. Okay, great. The other thing that we got done is Tracy. Well, no, we'll talk about Tracy first. So we have Tracy on here also. So Tracy's been sending out the dog samples, and she's still doing that. And we have a special treat, a new member of the family that we're going to share tonight at box opening. So be sure and join us at 5 o'clock tonight to see Tracy's new member of the family. So we'll show you that. But the other thing was Truly. So Truly is our intern from the school. She's fantastic. She has a whole different aesthetic, a whole different style. And so it's been kind of fun with her videography. Teaching us things. Yeah, and then she did that, what did she call that? Time-lapse video. And she posted that yesterday.
That went up on Monday.
Oh, yeah, Monday. It
went up.
And what was kind of fun is she is here on Mondays. She's here a couple days a week, and she leaves at 2 o'clock. And so we were just finished, and you had just uploaded it. And she says, okay, good. I'm driving back to the school, and I'll be the first one to watch it. And within about 5 minutes, I texted her and said, hey, 44 views already. Oh, my goodness. So, but you guys were so nice. Just super really nice comments. And so I just need to make sure she reads all of those. And she's really fun. She's only 17, and just super cheery and pleasant, and again, just a whole different take on things. So it's been kind of fun having her here, and we'll have her do more of those time-lapse videos for you guys. And we're still trying to figure out how to have the video up in the store so that you guys can kind of see what's happening.
We were working on it and found out we didn't have our mic plugged in right. So you couldn't hear anything. So we'll see.
Oh my gosh, technology. So it's been not good. So we're still working on that one, but we did get a couple other things done, which was good. So other comments. This was kind of funny because we were talking about last Wednesday. I told my horrible going into the wrong bathroom story. Yes. You cannot believe how many people have done that exact same thing. Tons of people. Oh my gosh, I did the same thing at Walmart. Oh my gosh, I did the same thing at the restaurant. Oh my gosh, I did the same thing. So anyway, thank you for recognizing that it wasn't that weird. But I mean, it was, but not really. It was just a weird thing. So anyway, that was super nice. I kind of felt like you guys had my back there. Good. So that was super nice. And then let's see, winners. We probably should. Oh, yeah. Do we want to do that early on, or do we want to?
Sure. Either way.
We can do that now. Now, I have to admit, I left my notes. I was running a little bit late because I went to the dentist yesterday. And we go to the same dentist. So she goes to the dentist for, what did you go for? To get your teeth cleaned or something? And all of a sudden, an hour later, they pulled out 4 teeth, 4 wisdom teeth. Mm-hmm. I went because I still had, they did the cleaning and they found something, and he stops and he fixes something. So anyway, I had to go back because they never finished cleaning my teeth. So that's what I went in for yesterday. I had a 3 o'clock appointment.
So she thought.
Oh my gosh. An hour later, I leave there after having a root canal. And so, because he said, well, have you had any trouble? Because I had a cracked tooth back during the pandemic, like early on. In fact, I had an appointment and then everything got shut down. So I went for a year and a half because then I couldn't get in. When he finally did open,
you can't,
you couldn't get an appointment.
You can barely get in now.
I know. And so when I finally made it in there with this cracked tooth, he goes, oh my gosh, this is really bad. I know. I kept saying, why can't I get in sooner? And so, anyway, so he fixed it, but he did some stuff, and he said, well, I just don't know, because it was really bad. It was actually cracked twice. There's
a whole lot of...
Horrible. So he asked me, well, how's that doing? And I said, oh, it's doing okay, but every once in a while, it has some cold sensitivity to it. And he goes, oh, really? Well, let me do a test. Did I tell you this part?
No.
He shoots it
geez.
with cold. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just wanted so bad to hit him. Why would you do that? And he says, oh, that's a really sensitive tooth. We're going to have to fix this. Like, stop touching it.
Oh my God.
I know. So he says, well, we have to do a root canal. He said it just didn't take. And it's like, oh, okay, whatever you need to do. And so then, you know, he... and he said the whole time, he's like doing whatever and getting everything right. He says, you know, you must have a really high pain tolerance. And I said, maybe, I don't know, you know, maybe Brianna, I think Brianna gets it from me. He goes, oh, she does too. Yeah. Yeah. And he said, yeah, I should have known, like mother, like daughter. And it's like, yeah, just stay away from the tooth. So anyway, so he numbs everything up, which is the worst part.
That's the poking.
The worst thing. So he numbs everything up, puts the whole thing on, and then the guy, his assistant, starts putting this cold water on it. Well, I put my hands up, like, wait. He said, oh, you need more anesthesia. And that was the same thing last time. So he did it, took everything off, shot the whole thing up again. By the time I left there, the whole side of my face... my eye, was I blinking? I kind of didn't know. Couldn't talk at all. Couldn't do anything. And it's still like super tender. But anyway, so it's terrible. It's that same thing. You go in unsuspecting.
By the end of the week, you could have ice cream though. On
that could be, because I was having I'd found a new drink that did I tell you this on the cruise? A Cosmopolitan.
Oh, you did tell me that, yes.
With a half shot, because there's not very much in it. It's like in a martini glass, and it has, I don't know how much alcohol, but it had a lot. So we realized that I needed a half shot. Yeah, which I'm not sure that was always happening. But anyway, it hurt my tooth when I would have that. So anyways, I don't remember what my point was, what I was going to say. But anyway, having my... Oh, that's what it was. So then I went to bed. So I got home last night, and I had this splitting headache. And as the numbness is slowly going away, you get that weird itchy.
Yeah.
Does yours get itchy? And then you think, oh man, I'm going to end up with a raw spot on my face because it was itchy, but you couldn't feel yourself itching. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then I had this tingling in my head. So anyway, I got nothing done last night. And then this morning, it just left me all discombobulated this morning. And so that's why, that's the 10-minute
long story.
Why I have the wrong notepad in front of me. I know, it's like asking you, did you clean your room? Okay, this is what happened. Okay, first the dog came.
Then the dog made a mess. Then I had to chase the dog.
Then the cat.
And then it was time to go outside.
Then the phone rang. It was time to do dinner. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, so my whole point with all of that was that I don't remember who won the
calendar.
The calendar. It was somebody. It surprised me because I went back and tried to figure it out, because the video on Sunday posted at 12:30, and at the end we said, hey, we had this really cool calendar, and you know that the value of that, it was a $54.
It's cool.
Plan. It's super cool. So Patty had given it to us as a gift, but nobody here needed one. And I thought, gosh, if you need one, March is coming right up. So the first person that said that they wanted it, their order was like at 12:45. Somewhere in there. It was somebody in between. Joanne Dobbins placed an order, somebody else did, and then Joanne placed a second order, whoever that person was. But now I can't find it. It's been shipped. So she ordered 2 other things. I wish I could tell you. So be surprised.
You will be.
Your orders.
You will be now.
Oh, it was me. Yeah. And then a couple people, I threw in a couple of consolation gifts. We had this other kind of a cute little pattern where you make a block and then you put a dry erase clear calendar thing over the top of it. And anyway, so I threw that in there for fun. But anyway, I wish I could tell you who won that. Maybe if we figure it out, we'll tell you tonight at the box opening. But I can't remember who it was.
Because you never told me. You just told me, oh, someone already got it. But I don't think you ever told me the name. Not that that would help us at all, but...
I don't even know. But... we can do the door prize drawings because we hadn't drawn for that yet, because today was the 1st. Yesterday was the first. So today we are drawing for Tim's packages. And so these are the ones, and I think we've talked about this several times, but just in case you've missed out, Tim Johnson is a friend of ours that does cross stitching, and he does a really cool thing. It's very modern, very different. He uses 6 bright colors, and he typically does it on a black background. He's also done it on a white. It's really cool, but he has a really different modern look to it. And he's slowly working on doing patterns that are all of these special people in his life and people that have made a difference. And so his newest patterns that are up on his website, we could link him below, but it's stitchingsteward.com. And so we have Cindy's rainbow, and we have Brianna's rainbow, and we have Brittany's rainbow. So he did these and named them after us. So we have 2 sets of these to give away. So we had those, and then also in here is a little needle nanny. So this is just a nice little magnet that you can put on your work so that instead of parking your needle, it'll just stay in there. And then this one, oh, there's also a pen in there. And then this one is also a little needle nanny that for holding all of your needles in there, and it's magnetic. And these are does it come out? So we have 2 of those, and we did put everybody's names. We had a lot. There were over 60 people that had asked and wanted to be put in there. And I wish we had other like special consolation prizes, but I don't have enough patterns for those. Oh yeah, so that opens up, and and that's all a magnet,
all magnet
in there. So really awesome. So we threw everybody's names in, and we had them back there. We went ahead and drew those names out. Is that the way we want to do it, or should we have brought them back here and done it? You guys trust us, right?
Well, Tracy pulled them, so
yeah.
If you don't agree, tell Tracy. Say, Tracy, I thought we were friends.
Tracy had your back. Maybe. If your name is Lilia Bear from Brainerd, Minnesota, or if your name is Carolyn Weaver from Fairbanks, Alaska. You are the 2 that she drew your name. So
awesome.
Yes. So anyway, so that's so we'll get these out to you guys today, or we might wait. No, we won't wait.
We're going to get them out.
We could wait and see if you placed it. No, we're not. We're just going to get them right out. So those will be coming to you. Oh, Carolyn, she's from Fairbanks, Alaska. Fairbanks, Alaska, because our friends. We have a lot of Alaskan people. And our friends were here visiting us. They we put that on Facebook. But they have a little, they really are Fabric Patch North.
Yeah.
Because they, we sent them to training for FAF training, and they
have a little repair shop.
Yeah, have a little repair shop. So, so yeah. Okay, so the other thing, we had one other question about the little handle that we show all the time, and somebody wanted to know what that was for. I should have brought one back here for you, but it's because when you have the Quilter Select Ruler, which is the one that does not slide at all because of that grip on there, but if you are kind of just picking it up and dragging it across and, you know, on the edge, getting it to slide across your cutting mat, what will happen is that protective coating that makes it not slide will wear off. And so what that little handle does, it's a little suction cup. So you're supposed to pick it up and move it. So that's what those are. We do suggest that you get those. They're like a couple bucks. We use them on ours here, but because otherwise, if you start to see that little protective stuff is coming off, that's what's happening.
And we knew firsthand because we were doing it, and Carolyn's like, well, that's really disappointing. A really expensive ruler, and it just wears off. And so I was like, well, let's just see what's happening. What did we do wrong, or like, what's going on? And they said, oh my gosh, this is why. You're like sanding it off as you're rubbing it across your mat, because it's not going to grip to your mat, it grips to your fabric. And they say you need to buy these ruler handles so you can suction cut it up there, and you need to move it and move it and move it. And since we have done that, it is perfect. Yeah. Ours is probably almost a year old now, if not older. And it's like brand new because we are picking it up and picking it up.
And we cut tons.
A lot.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
It's a pretty good test.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, National Day. So it was kind of funny because somebody, I think it was Elizabeth from our friend from Canada, had to make sure and message me Monday morning and say it's National Cupcake Day.
Oh Oh, I didn't have cupcake.
I know. I have somebody who knows me. So that was really good. And yesterday was Fat Tuesday, of course.
It.
So I know. And then I was thinking, oh, I wish we were down in New Orleans.
Right?
Because we like it during Mardi Gras. We were down there a couple of years ago, 3 years ago or whatever, and because I've said, oh gosh, I want to go back, and somebody goes, oh my gosh,
it's
just
gotta
make
be
sure you
4.
don't go.
Because I was pregnant with Harper and I couldn't go.
That's right. 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we were there then
during
that October also, and during Mardi Gras. Yeah. I love it. I love that place.
Still on my list to go.
I love it. Because somebody said, "Oh, just make sure you don't go during Mardi Gras." Psh. Don't stay on Bourbon Street. Psh.
That's all this.
That's a whole lot of fun. Yeah. The best part about Mardi Gras really is the food. Well, the best part about New Orleans
is the food.
There, I was saying this to somebody else. Somebody had called the other day, and she was from Louisiana, and we were talking, and I said, "Oh my gosh, Louisiana food. It's totally different from what anybody else makes and has, and gosh, why is it that it's always about food?"
Hey, it's a good thing.
National Cupcake Day, Fat Tuesday. I think yesterday was also National Peanut Butter Day.
Because we're Americans.
Because we're Americans.
And we like to eat.
We like to eat. My best friend Deb, we talk about Deb all the time, and she was going to try to come over, and it's like, well, for lunch or for breakfast, and then she said, what is it about us that we can't visit without eating?
Snacking.
I don't know. We could have coffee and a cookie.
Yeah.
There's going to be food.
Spoons.
There's going to be food.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so today, this was fun too. Yesterday, we missed it. Yesterday was National Dadgum That's Good Day.
Ah, funny.
Right? And yeah, yesterday was National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. Okay, it was also National Pig Day.
Oh, well, yeah, sure, that's good. I bought Gage. Carolyn was saying she does these busy bones. And it's this big hollow bone, and they shove it full of things so their tongue is busy and their mouth is busy. Oh. And I bought him one of these busy... Ruger.
Is it kind of like a Kong?
Yes, but it's an actual bone that they have taken all of the marrow out and then shoved it with peanut butter and thingies in there. Oh. So those little prizes. Ruger thinks it's the best thing he's ever had in his entire life.
Really?
And Gage isn't quite sure why Ruger has to have both of them. Ruger does not share.
Ruger is the older dog. Gage is the puppy.
Yeah, and the Gage is who needs it. My puppy needs something to keep that little mouth of his busy.
Because he's a chewer.
Yeah, but they love it. Oh. But Nellie, she could take it or leave it. She's
just an old, fat...
Yeah, lazy. There's too much work to get that out. She's going to wait for someone to hand her a snack.
I'm not getting the marrow out of the bone.
So yeah, that works. I got him a new one.
Do you ever give your dogs those pig ear things?
Yes. You got one of those
You touch them?
Mm-hmm.
Those are so nasty.
My dogs
I don't like to touch them. I don't like to look at them. I don't like to
Gage
smell
loved
them.
That was his first one.
No.
He loved it.
It's not like a real pig ear, though, right?
I'm sure it's a real one.
That's so nasty.
Well, you use all of the animal.
I don't even want
Nothing goes to waste.
It's super gross.
You have to take it outside. There is no remnants in my house of it, but they know the drift. If they get a snack, they have to take it out the doggy door.
Yeah, right.
It's just the rule, just and they book it.
Right.
Take it and run.
Take it and run. Yeah, that's right. And you do it just before you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we always did too.
Yep, and they sit right there at the doggy door like, okay, we're ready.
I had this old dog, Wiggy. Oh my gosh. Wiggy was a cartoon dog. She was just a mutt. I don't know what she was, what she was, but she was so fat, so chubby, and had these tiny little legs.
Skinny little
legs. And she had this skinny little face, but this great big fat neck. She always wanted to collar. And
she loved them too.
She'd put the collar on her, and she'd walk around with her collar because she was
all excited
because it had a little jingle jangle. But then as soon as she'd put her head down, because her head was so small and her neck was so fat,
you couldn't keep it.
I know that she'd look at it and she'd look.
She'd whine a little bit.
Oh, it fell off. And so
Yeah.
We could not keep it on her. I always felt so bad for her. She really wanted to wear
And
one.
she was also the dog that if we did any kind of exercising or shenanigans or dancing,
no shenanigans.
Super mad. Like Cujo mad. Or if we went for a walk, she'd make so... We'd make it like down our fence line and we'd turn to go up. She would sit at that curve.
Sorry.
And she would whine.
Yeah,
and
I'm
sit
not
down.
going.
She's not going farther, but don't leave me.
Don't leave me.
Or
I'm
she
not
go a little
going
bit,
there.
and then she start barking like, "Come back!"
Hey. Which was why she was so fast.
Yeah, like I'm gone enough.
No.
Food's just that way. I know I can make it that far.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the rest of us could go, throw the ball, whatever, and she'd just sit there and take a nap, wait for us to come back and wake her up.
Yeah, whine. Yeah. Funniest dog. Funniest goofy dog. She, what made me think of her? Oh, the snacks. That was what started the snacks, was that before I went to work, they would get a snack. And it was never anything very big, just a tiny little treat or whatever.
And Wiggy knew after Mom spritzed her perfume.
It was time.
That was the last thing.
And it was on. And it was just this barking. I'd have to go start the car and I'd do whatever, but she would not leave me alone. And so it was terrible. And I used to say, I don't think she's saying nice things to me.
Yeah.
I don't think she is talking to me in an appropriate tone because it's pretty nasty. And sure enough, Ruger
was there one morning for some reason.
For some reason. I don't know why Ruger was there. And sure enough, Ruger bit her because of the way she was talking to me.
Got a little aggressive with Wiggy.
So do not talk to her like that. And Wiggy kind of zipped it for just a minute. But that's what we would do is we would give the snack,
then we knew.
And they'd run out.
That Ruger knew. She was not talking to Nana very nice.
That's right. That's right.
You don't get to say that.
That's right. And it's nice that that it continues. That you get the snack and run out the doggy door.
Snack and run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Poor Lizzie. She doesn't get that.
But she's also too rude. She's not going to get to go. That she may not have time for a snack.
Right. She won't do anything because she's too interested because the car has started. She wants to make sure that she's in it.
And that snack is just a lure.
Yeah. Not gonna,
to get her away from the door.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. See, we digress so much. We're so glad you guys can follow along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super good. So anyway, today, March 2nd, National Banana Cream Pie Day.
Awesome.
National Read Across America Day, or Dr. Seuss Day.
Oh, Dr. Seuss. My kids love Dr. Seuss.
I know. I do too. It's also Ash Wednesday. But this is the best one. It's National Old Stuff Day.
Old stuff? That'd be me. That'd be you. It's your day.
It's Old Stuff Day.
You get a birthday and an old stuff day.
I know.
Is that like national antiques?
I don't know. Old stuff. It says, always observed on March 2nd, National Old Stuff Day gives notice to all that old stuff and encourages you to try something new. Okay, well, maybe not all of the old stuff, but some of it. It's a day to break out of old routines and experience new ones. You've all heard the saying, same old, same old. Well, this is the day to do things differently. What should we do different today? I'll have to think about it. I don't know. I kind of like my rut.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, and every day here is different. It's not the same. I mean, we do have the online orders, get Tracy taken care of. We got a puppy now, so that's, that's
It was going to be a secret!
Oh, sorry. What?
Okay, but you don't know what kind.
Yeah, you don't know.
Tonight, 5 o'clock.
Anyways, but you do have all of the, but every day here is different.
It is. It is.
The people we call, the people we see, the people that call us.
Yeah.
Email. I think it's new day to day.
And at home, I don't mind my rut.
I wish I had a rut.
I
don't have
you
one
have
yet.
Babies.
I've got little kids that...
That's true. Yeah.
We'll get there.
You don't have a
maybe
rut.
after, I don't know, never maybe.
Yeah.
Because they're almost old enough to get into Wyatt. Well, next year we're putting him into wrestling.
He could have went in. Love that.
I think so too. He could have went in this year, but Robert worries that he might be a little too young. And Robert loves wrestling. He was an all-state in when he went to school and all of that, and he loves it.
Robert is a big guy, and he is strong.
He's really strong, and Wyatt's very strong. He's a little dude.
Very strong.
Yeah. And so Robert and him do moves, and Robert's pretty impressed. So we're going to give him one more year. Only because he's so little that it might be a little discouraging to him. Or it might be a big ego boost because he's this little...
He's going to beat everybody.
Yeah.
I think we've said before on here that we've seen naked Wyatt, or, panties, naked Wyatt and Orion. So Orion is Jordan and Brittany's, and Wyatt is Brianna and Robert's, and so different. Because you'd think brother sister marrying brother sister, you'd think that their DNA would be fairly similar. So different. Because Orion is a little bit taller. I wouldn't say tall, but certainly taller.
Yeah.
And lanky, skinny little beanpole legs and beanpole arms. And then there's Wyatt, short, but he is like
beefy,
ripped.
Yeah, he is. He's strong.
Yeah, his thighs. He has got definition.
Yeah.
And it's not, he's muscular.
Yeah. And he loves to do that. He loves to go to Papa's and move wood. He loves to chop wood. He loves to rake. He loves all of that outside. He doesn't like to really be inside. He gets super, super bored. So let's go find something to do. And so he's very strong. So, we're soon into sport world. I don't know what Harper's going to like, though. I don't know if she's going to want. Can't figure out what she's going to want. We're going to have to watch some shows.
Hopefully she's going to want to work here and hang out with us here.
She wants to do a sport, but I don't know. She's very girly. At the same time, more tomboy, I guess. She's a little both. She can get super girly and get her lip gloss and her purse and do it. Or she'll go outside and roll in the mud.
And be a ninja.
Mm-hmm. And there's no, So, yeah. So
she is going to be the president someday.
She
clearly
knows her stuff.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see. So, we could do... There's one other thing. And maybe what we could do is...
I don't know where she's going.
Well, we've been doing a Zoom call with our people who are cruising with us. And if you're not sure what that is, we're doing a Mediterranean cruise in June. It's an 11-day cruise, 9 different ports of call on the Mediterranean. And there's a bunch of us. There's about 40 of us that are going. And... Anyway, so we do a little Zoom call, and when we were on it we get together about every other week or so, maybe every third week or whatever. And so last week we were chit-chatting, waiting for more people to get on, and then we started recording. And then, but while we were waiting, I had told a joke.
And so many people said, wait, I missed the joke.
What was the joke? So then I said to Brianna, well, do you think I should tell it during box opening? Brianna goes, oh, I don't know. She didn't know. And we thought, well, the box opening, there's a larger audience that watch the box opening, and people that may not really know us and love us and appreciate us. And so...
it's a good joke, though.
It's a good joke, and I would not say that it's off color.
No.
It's just, I'm going to tell it. And the reason, because everybody, your face is already turning red. Because people keep asking, what was the joke? Well, it's not, you can't just type it.
Right, you need a.
And it wasn't really a joke. It was a story. It was a true story.
Tell it.
It's a true story. It was at church, and it happened last November, right around Thanksgiving, when the pastor said that he'd like, if anybody wanted to share, come up and share what they are thankful for. And so Marge got up, walked up, and said that she wanted to start because she was extremely thankful for all of the prayers and the rapid healing with her husband Bob. Because her husband Bob was in a horrible, very serious bike accident. And in this bike accident, he tore up his scrotum. Really tore it up. Really, really bad. Rushed to the emergency room. He was in surgery for a couple of hours, and they put the scrotum all back together. Lots of staples, lots of stitches, but lots of swelling in the hospital for several nights. But his scrotum is healing well. He's now home, and she just wanted to make sure that everybody knew how appreciated all of the prayers were, and that he was healing very well, and she was thankful for it. So then she starts walking back, and everybody is a little uncomfortable because, we don't really...
TMI.
Little bit. And so she walks back, and as she gets to sit down, Bob stands up and very slowly starts walking up to the podium. And he says, well, first of all, I want to say also thank you for the prayers, and thank you that he's thankful for the rapid healing, but he really wanted to remind his wife that the word is not scrotum, it is sternum.
Man.
So anyways, it's not a dirty joke.
No.
I wouldn't tell a dirty joke. It might be inappropriate. Your face is so red.
Here. I got it, but this is an Eliza joke.
Oh, yeah.
That Eliza told
okay, well,
me.
clean it up.
She said, do you know why mermaids wear seashells?
No.
Because they outgrew their bee shells.
But I'm fun.
It's like, honey, you don't even know what a seashell is.
That's
like, I love that.
That's hilarious. That's pretty good.
Shells.
That's pretty good.
That was Eliza's
That's
joke.
funny. That was a good one.
I know.
That was a good one. All right, so for those of you guys on the Zoom call that missed it, that was it. And anybody else that wish you missed it, I apologize. And then let's see, is that this is what's behind us?
Blissful Stars. It uses all of the, is it Hoffman fabric? Is that Bliss?
Northcott.
Northcott is Bliss Basic Beautifulness.
And that's really nice just to do kind of a basic fabric in all of the colors and put that together.
Offset with solid white. You almost get two
And the block
blocks
you
in
can
there.
see is really a pretty simple block.
Yeah.
It's almost like a half of a
pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, super simple, super fast, easy to put
Blissful
together.
Stars.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, did you have anything else?
Oh, that was it.
All right, well, we're going to have Truly keep putting together some of her
behind
fun
the
little
scenes
things,
stuff. It's cool.
and we're going to work on behind the scenes in the shop.
Yes.
And maybe we've already had Truly come out front so they could kind of put a face to a name, and and we'll show you our new family member.
Yeah.
Tonight. Okay, see you guys tonight.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.